Okay, and I am back with Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, and today's sketch is actually pretty cool. Huh? I like it. So I don't plan on doing the journaling all the way around my layout because I've already journaled 1.5 million times about the Multnomah Falls, but I did want to document this. I apologize if I'm going a little bit too much with these falls, but they're just so pretty. You guys, they really are. So anyways, what do I have? I have some thickers here, and this one is called Marquee, and they're a wood, I think they're veneer, or maybe they're chipboard. I'm not sure. I don't know. But they're like a wood looking thing, and then they've got glitter on the outside edges. Absolutely beautiful font. And then I also have this one that's called Right Here, and it's these like really goldy, very pretty. I might ungold them, but I created my title already, so you guys didn't have to. So there's that. I have a bunch of stickers that most of them are from the One Canoe 2 sticker book sheets, and then I have this one that looks like that that punched like label maker that we used to have millions of years ago, or some of us did. So I have those. I have these wooden little pieces from Close to My Heart that are called Bloom with Grace wood shapes. These are also from the sticker book. I just ripped them out instead of put them all on my wax sheets. I have lots of scraps that I have to say, they're dwindling down, you guys. I'm so super stoked. This is also a scrap. I just didn't want it to glare, so I put the photo on top of it. And I'm going to create like a photo cluster behind because there's not a whole lot. It's mostly mixed media and embellishments and then photos with a title. So I am basically going to, you know, layer up my photo. Here's my mixed media, which is this awesome stencil that I absolutely love. I can't remember the name of it, but I tried to find it and it's no longer available. I think it's kind of cool because it looks like a web, but then it also looks like, I don't know, like tree ring. It's so cool, you guys. It is so cool. And then I'm going to use this My Mind's Eye from Miss Caroline way back in the day. When is this? 2012. I am going to use this gorgeous wood piece. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? I've been on a wood kick like all week, haven't I? This is the other side, but it's okay. I have 2 of these. So but I saw this side, and this one is absolutely perfect for me. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. I am going to go and get my mixed media that I'm going to put through here. I'm not sure just yet what I plan on putting right here. Yeah, I'm not sure because I think I'm going to do some colored texture paste. That way it's got that texture to it, but yet it's not it's not going to use up any of my colored bits. That's what I think I'm going to do. Okay, all right, let's get started, please. So I picked out some texture paste transparent gloss by Tim Holtz Ranger, I think is what it is. And then I also picked out some Nuvo, I believe they're glitter accents. Basically, it's the exact same thing, but in order for me to not use as much glitter accent as I wanted to, I mixed it in with the clear transparent gloss. And so basically I'm making my product go a little bit longer or farther than it would have if I would have just used the glitter paste or glitter accents all by itself. So, and I don't own a lot of glitter pastes. I actually have so many stickles and so many of these glitter accents that I'd rather use those first than get on the bandwagon of buying all these glitter pastes when I don't use my stickles. So anyways, with that being said, I had mixed up more than I intended to. So I am heavily applying it to this black cardstock. Now I went a little light on my wood grain, only because I was just trying to test it out, see what it looked like, all that stuff. So for my black cardstock, I went a little bit heavy, and then for my clear, it's not clear cardstock, it's white cardstock. And this one, I am just trying to scrape off all of the bits that are left on, so I don't have to wash off a whole lot of anything on this stencil. I also tried to scrape up my mixed media mat and everything. So here is the dried result. It actually, because of how thin of a layer it is, it's actually dried rather quickly, probably about an hour, and that's about it. So let's get started on the layout. What I did first was I went ahead and I glued my photo to this mirrored cardstock because of the glare. It just was obnoxious. And then I'm just taking a bunch of scraps and I'm going to map my photo. So I've got a scrap of the glossy paper or mirrored paper. I've got a scrap of my leftovers from my 6x6 class that I took with She's Shannon, Yes, she is Shannon over at She's Crafty. And then I decided that it looked like there was a frame behind and in front of the stars and behind one of the photos. And so I thought, well, I'll bring in a frame. I think I have one or two. I don't have a whole lot of frames. They're not my thing, but I do have, quite a collection that State Goddess over here on YouTube has given me. So I'm still working through them. I promise I am using them though. I just don't think about using frames at all, actually. So because I added this chipboard frame, I am going to have to pop up my photo. And so, yeah, so I'm just using some unfun foam because my sticky part of the foam has dried out and I had to take it off completely. And now I'm using, double-sided tape to get a permanent or a direct stick, like an Insta stick. And then I'm using my liquid glue for a more permanent stick. So after that is done, I'm going to do the whole placement thing before, decide what I want to do first before actually gluing down my photo. Because I'm not really sure if I wanted to put it more off to the left or kind of leave it centered the way it is. Now, it's not exactly centered, but I'm not really sure if I wanted it, over on the left as it is. I'm not sure. So I'm just playing around with some of the more scraps. I wanted to bring that peachy pink over a little bit more to the right since I have it over on the left from the frame. And of course I covered up those floral bits that were on the frame. Yes, I did. And I'm actually, I apologize. I'm on the phone with a friend and she just sent me an adorable picture. I had to go look it up, you guys. I can't be on the phone. And when she sends me a picture, I just didn't want to miss it. So I apologize about that. And then when I put this sticker that says take a hike on a white piece of cardstock, it's way too pink. I thought it was a little bit more on the peachy side and instead it's on the pink side. And then I am going to just, forget the stickers right at the moment. I have my title where I feel like I want it to be. And then I am taking my leaves and one is broke. Yes, but that's okay. We're just going to put it back together. But I'm going to take my wooden leaves and see if I can't get them to work because putting the wood leaf or I guess it's leaves on top of that frame and it being a little bit already dimensional, I don't know. I wasn't sure how that was going to work. So I wanted to make sure that if I laid it all out, how it would look. Okay. So then I decided to take the journey and make it the absolute unforgettable journey. Absolutely unforgettable journey. So I do have a rather long, large title and I was like, oh, I love it. And then of course I started sticking stickers down and I realized I better commit. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly attach my photo. Again, the double-sided tape is more for an instant stick and the liquid glue is for a permanent stick. I just feel like it makes me more, I don't want to say, it helps me sleep at night knowing that I used the liquid glue. That's what it is. Yep. So I, just used this little scrap of pink or peachy pink and I am adding it to the layout. It says, it's got a little sticker up at the top that says hello. And then I just added a little banner type thing right behind the word hello and the piece of paper. Then I went ahead and I glued down every single little letter. I don't make you guys watch it, but because I glued my photo a little bit more in the center, absolutely almost didn't fit. So I had to squish them together a little bit more tightly at the end than I did in the beginning. But I don't think it's really noticeable. And then I did glue on the word unforgettable. It just didn't feel like it had a good stick. And then I added some double-sided tape to the word journey and that label bit that I stuck behind the word journey. So now I am using my liquid glue to put my leaves down, only because, well, for one, I use liquid glue on all my wood veneer, but I'm also trying to hold it down to this glitter paste or faux glitter paste that I created. I'm just trying to hold it down in place because it's kind of textured. It does do a raised element, not a very big one, but it is raised enough to where it was quite difficult. So just added the little wood veneer. I love the open leaves on this wood veneer, you guys. It is just adorable. So I'm debating on whether or not I put glue on the wrong side of this heart. And I thought, no, I like it the way that it is, but my E is too long and overlaps. And so I just took my X-Acto knife and cut it off. Yep, not scared there. And then I moved my L just a little bit too much. And so I had to add a little bit more glue to it. Yes, that is what I did because, again, I had to smush everything together because my Y was falling off the page. I fussy cut around the white border of this fern leaf. It was just too big for me. I don't mind a white border, but it does get a little bit too big. And then I have to pull out the X-Acto knife and cut around my wood veneer. So it looks like the fern leaf is behind, just because I didn't want it to overlap. And be dimensional and then eventually rip off the page. So adding a few more of these little hearts. Oh my god. And then I am deciding where to put these crosses. I actually forgot about the little heart for a minute because, it's a little bit farther from my layout than the other heart was. That's the honest truth. Oh, there it is. I found it and remembered. Yay. I didn't put it back exactly where I staged it, but that's okay. And I'm using these little crosses or X's or plus signs. I don't know what they are, but I am using them as my enamel dots. So they are rather flat, but I do like what they add to the layout. Now, if they were too flat, I could go and just put some liquid adhesive on them. Just some clear liquid adhesive is what I would put, and they would make like a crystal glaze and make them look like they're enamel, but I'm okay with that. I really am. So a couple more of these leaves. I cut all of the white bits off because I have a clear leaf that doesn't have any white on it at all. And so I thought that the 3 white ones, the 3 paper backed leaves with the white kind of looked a little weird. So I cut them all off and now they look like they all match. I thought about adding this little sticker. I think it says Rome on it, and I decided not to. So I am done. This is it. This is my interpretation of this gorgeous sketch. I would like to revisit it because it was uber super fun, and I haven't done a mixed media page in quite a while, even though this is technically mixed media, but it's a rather clean mixed media. So anyways, be sure to check out everyone else that is playing along. All their links for YouTube and Instagram are down below, and be sure to check out the Facebook, not blog, Facebook page for Christy's Beautiful Life. She posts all of the rounds of this 30 days of sketches, as well as the sketch for this month every day. All right, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.